rotate, y'all. Y'all see this? Man, I don't like this. It says auto rotation closed. I don't know. Whatever. Y'all gonna have to deal with it whenever y'all watch it. Anybody who watches this, if you're on live, right? I see it. So I want to know how. How do you get your phone to rotate? Mine's locked. Is it something in settings? Or what? If you watch this, comment and let me know. TikTok live for a little while. Now I'm on here. I don't ever get nobody to come on here, but maybe before I'll do it, before I get in here. Working on a bumper, just so y'all know. Working on a bumper. Shake, shake, shake. Sunday. I'll have it bumper ready to paint tomorrow. There we go, battery's getting low. It's alright. turn this way so y'all can see me. Standing on a bumper, man. I got a bumper I gotta get done for a guy. So, trying to get ready for him. His mom's right now. Won't be long. 3:30. He comes back here shortly. Birthday, John, happy birthday. I hope we had a good day. That's awesome. He got to spend it with you folks. I love being able to spend time with Chris when I get to. I need to do better about it. Especially on my birthday, though. His birthday. His birthday's coming up. Chris's birthday is. Message. Who's going to see the messages? I did that on TikTok. I use CapCut for it, but I did it on TikTok. I found it on TikTok. Appreciate it though. I ain't been watching YouTube shorts that much lately. I've been doing a couple, but I haven't been watching a lot of the shorts on YouTube. I had an issue with mine or something. Watching the shorts, it would I could watch about 5 or 10 and then it would stop letting me watch them. Weird. It's already hot here on my feet. know if you're taking them away or not, Jacob, but it's your messages are saying that they're retracted, so something's taking them away. What's your subscriber count at now, man? Hey, you were getting quite a bit there at one time. Get your subscriber count out, you're going to have to start making more like long videos to get them watch hours. No, he didn't want to do it. He kept going back and forth on it. Then come down to the last day and he couldn't make his decision and he never said, so we didn't sign him up. We asked him. He kept going back and forth on it for a while. 255, you getting there, man. I gotta let Chris start. I gotta start letting Chris have his phone more. Get his YouTube stuff doing good, man. Turn this heater off, man. I'll be right back. Turn the heater off. Everything's warm but my toes. But I'd like to. He stays in trouble, but we gotta let him have his phone more. Yeah, so Jake, and I don't know if you know how that works as far as to get paid. What y'all are doing is awesome as far as that, because what you're doing, you're getting your subscriber count up, right? So you gotta have 1,000 subscribers, and then you have to have 4,000 watch hours in a year. But your shorts do not count as watch hours. So in order to get it off shorts, you have to have, I think it's like 10 million views in 90 days or something in order for you to be monetized through your shorts. But yeah, man, I think you and Chris are going to do really well at the YouTube thing. You stick with it, and Chris can stay out of trouble and keep getting his phone. I don't know what his is. It's like one something, but really, I'll get this thing completely sanded. 124. His problem is, one of his problems, and I need to talk to him about it, is whenever he does have his phone, instead of trying to make videos, he would rather watch the videos, which is fine if that's what he wants to do. But in order to do better, you gotta make videos. You want to get paid watching? Well, you can. There's ways to get paid watching videos. I just don't know how to do it. I think I'm at like 1330 something. You and Chris will catch me and pass me because y'all are more relevant as far as things. Especially, you know, as y'all get a little older and stuff too. Y'all do really good. I'm just ready to, I'm ready for springtime so I can start doing the stuff we do. That was Chris's dilemma as far as soccer was the race car stuff. He wants to do more of the race car stuff, so he was in a dilemma of what does he want to do more, and he chose that, I guess, because he never told us to sign him up 100%. So and we was talking about it in the car, and we told him, he was like, "Buddy, you got to decide today." And he would say he was going to, and he'd say he wasn't, and say he was going to, and then say he wasn't. And he just kept going back and forth. I don't know. I'll be honest, man. Some of the stuff, it amazes me what people do to get views, like, and it's nothing bad. Like you're doing your phone flip thing. Boy, I would have been so mad at Chris for throwing his phone up like that. But at the same time, you got a lot of views out of that. So like, I don't know. You gotta, I'll tell you like I told Chris, when you do your YouTube stuff, you have to do what you want to do. If you do what you want to do, the views and the follows will come. That's the thing, you know. You can't do what you can't be fake. You got to do what you want to do, because if you're fake about it, eventually you'll lose those followers. And do you really want to do stuff that's not you? Like, do you want to make videos of stuff that is really not you just to get the views, or would you rather live your life like you want to live and get your views and subscribers because people like what you do in your life and how you are? So that's the thing, you gotta do what you want to do. Like there's people that do YouTube and it's about gaming, man. Like they'll do videos on gaming, like where y'all play Fortnite and y'all are good at it. Like there's people that do videos on that. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure y'all watched them, so y'all could do that. But you just gotta stay true to yourself, man, in life, period. You gotta stay true to yourself and what you are and what you want to do. That's the most important thing, because you don't live this life for somebody else. You live this life for you, and of course your mom and your dad, but you live it for you and what you want to do and who you are. That's what you do. Like I've had a lot of people tell me to do things in my car that I don't want to do because it's not me. So guess what? I don't do it. I heard chimes. I heard wind chimes or something. When is it gonna go to a race? I don't know. If we get it going, hopefully we can get it going. If we do, we'll probably go to a Wilkesboro race in March. Will be the plan. But I don't know. I mean, we might not even really race it. We might just do more of like the take it to the track and do test and tune and just to go have fun. Not really try to race it, but have to see. You wanna go with us? So Andrew. I know it was really loud for you at time when we went, Jacob, but we could give you some good earplugs or something. If you want to go with us, you're welcome to go whenever we go. Hey, Jake, that's a different Andrew. That's not Andrew that hangs out over here. It's another buddy of mine that I know. But that's cool you said hey to him. Just wanted to let you know, I don't care if you talk to Andrew at all, but I just wanted to let you know that that's not the Andrew that comes over here. The Corolla's slow. It's just fun to drive in the curves. You can drive it through the curves pretty fast. The loud noises though, you can always, like if you like going to the races, Jacob, there's always ways to get around the loud noises. Like, you know, ear protection and stuff. I mean, they make you can get some pretty good ear protection. If you want to go to races with us, we can fix the loud noises issue. She probably wouldn't care as long as you clean up your mess. Or am I wrong? Hey Andrew, did you see the video where we painted the red bumper? I need to clean my guns, man. I ain't cleaned them in a minute. We don't shoot much anymore, but still need to clean them every once in a while. Yeah, still need to clean them every once in a while. Shoo. Right. Hey, dude, I got. Actually, appreciate that comment, especially coming from somebody that does body work. But that car, I'd never seen the car in person. He had told me about it. And said he needed a bumper painted. I thought he was gonna paint the hood, but I guess he decided to leave it black. Anyway, he sent me a picture today of the bumper on the car. I'll put it in the video. I might just post it on the little, so YouTube has a thing where you can post pictures and stuff, you know? So I'll probably put it on there. It matches really, really well. I was worried about it because when we sprayed it, it looked more red than what the bumper looked, you know, or the piece he sent me looked darker. Paint had a small piece of the bumper that I took with me. And I mean, he had the paint coat and went off of that. And he also, I'm gonna move his phone. He also, I'm sanding now. Not only did he do that, but once he got the paint coat and got it where it needed to be, he actually took the piece that I had and went back there and, fine-tuned everything. So they do a really good job down there. Very happy with it. I really hope this bumper turns out the same way as far as it. When I done the bumper, I was really nervous about it because I was like, man, it just looks too red. And he come and got it, said it looked good. He was happy with it, paid me. And he sent me a picture of it today, man, and it was, like, it looks really, really close in the picture, man. So, pleasantly surprised when I saw it. So I'll probably do that, man. He's gonna get the car out, clean it, and take some pictures and put them on Facebook and tag me in it. So when he gets that done, you'll see him. I don't want to post it until he does that because granted, he's gonna, I painted it. But Jake, and I know you was asking about videos, man. I think that wouldn't be too bad of an idea is to do set up a camera while you play Fortnite, man, and do some videos that way. You might be surprised how many people you get, or any of your video games that you like to play, People, younger generations really like that stuff, man. Got a few people on here. Thanks for the people that's watching. I appreciate it. Call of Duty, that'd be cool. I'm telling you, I've seen some of those. There's YouTubers that's how they make their living is off of doing the video game stuff. I mean, that's legit how they make their living. Who's that guy? Who's the Marshmallow guy or whatever his name is? Don't he do that? And then there's a few other gamers. Like, they can make a lot of money doing it. And it'd be a good way to get some videos out that aren't shorts. Not that it's a bad thing, because a lot of people watch shorts nowadays. People don't have the attention span that they had. And yes, Andrew, I am sanding. Hand sanding. Get this bumper ready. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm not gonna try to paint it today. I'm gonna try to paint it tomorrow when I get home, or the day after. Appreciate y'all being on here, because every person that's on here for every minute goes toward my watch hours as well. So I'd like to start doing more live. The problem with some lives is music, which, as you hear, I don't have any music playing in the background. So. move this. I want to start doing some more of this too on the side. I want to do, which that might be tomorrow, instead of this bumper, is I want to take the RC cars somewhere, have some fun with them. Are you gonna be here this week, Jacob? Are you saying that one of your videos is Call of Duty, or one of the videos that you're going to put out is Call of Duty? And if it is one, how did it do? Now, keep in mind, Jacob, your normal videos are not going to get the views that your shorts do. Just keep that in mind. Normal videos do not get the views that shorts get. Mine don't anyway. And that just goes back to people that like short videos. That's why TikTok and Instagram and stuff so. How many views did that video get, Jake? Did it do pretty good? I can still see that I'm in here. I don't want somebody to scroll into this and be like, oh, ain't nobody even there. How many views did it get? How did it do? If you don't want to say on here, that's fine. You don't have to. But I can tell you now, like a lot of my normal videos, 20, 30 views, and they don't get a lot. But then I have one video, like I did this spark plug on a Venza. And it got like 200 views. Loud, ain't it? 18, yeah. I mean, but the more videos that you put out, the more likely it is to have returning viewers, or for them to tell their friends, hey, go check this guy out. He does videos on games that he plays. You know, so it's one of those things, it's an algorithm thing. It's, yeah. I'm gonna go back over this bumper probably with finer sandpaper. Once I get it where I want it. This top piece that bad off. Start asking people what kind of paint jobs they want. What level of quality do you want? And give them different prices, different estimates for different qualities. Andrew, where'd you go? Phew, you're back. I just asked where you went. off on the way home. You gotta get that stuff cleaned up. I'll probably leave this YouTube live alone until I get ready to go in the house, which is going to be fairly soon. I'll take a couple things in with me. Man, sorry. Is that really what happened? That's funny if it is. Oh man. All right. I think we're about done. All right, we got 3 on here now. So for each person that's on here, I get for every minute that I get 3-minute views. So for everybody that's on here, I appreciate you. Appreciate you hanging out while I'm over here. Not in the screen. There we go. Better. You don't be in the screen now. Let me hide the room. And that's what we need right now. We need some watch hours. So, definitely appreciate y'all. For the people that's on here, I don't know who else on here. I know Jake and Andrew. I don't know who the other one is. What do y'all think about, which I can talk to Jake about this. And it's not that it's anything different than I do in life. But plan on doing some more outdoor stuff this year as far as going hiking and stuff like that. Y'all gonna watch those videos? I mean, some people like those videos. I mean, I'm gonna do it regardless. So it's not a matter of I'm not asking y'all if you think I should do it. It's gonna happen. I'm on a video, whatever we do. I videoed us going to Culver's last night for a little bit, which is gonna be on the video, hopefully coming out sometime this week. I want to get this bumper done on this video that I'm doing. So that's the question. Y'all gonna watch my outdoor videos? All right. Got that done. Let's go back over this jewel. Something a little finer. So the problem I have with this, Andrew, is I know you're a body man, so you'll be like, well, you're retarded. I'm not gonna say retarded, not retarded. You're gonna say, well, that was dumb. So what happened was I got this bumper and it had the primer on it that they had, right? So I got sunglasses on because I was out there working on a tractor. So I got this bumper. It was primered already, and I just took it, I scuffed it up, and I painted it. Well, the problem was when I scuffed it up, it put grooves in it, and I guess I used. Oh, sorry. So whenever I done this, I sanded it and it put grooves in it. I guess I used too rough. Maybe it balled up and scratched it. So when I sprayed it, it had lines all in it. So that's why I done it. So we went ahead and sprayed it, and then sprayed the clear coat and got some heavy coats of clear coat on it. And now we're gonna sand it back down and do that because I didn't want the paint to dry and have to sand the paint because you know how that is. You don't use hardener and that stuff. So it just tries to ball up. So my thought was spray some clear on it and get everything nice and hardened up for this so we can sand it down like we're doing now. Just like if you would sand a car down that was already painted. What I was saying earlier though, Jakin, was I'm gonna do some more outdoor stuff this year. You'll probably be with us because coming over here. So try to go to some parks, stuff like that. And I was just wondering if people would watch that if we do it. I'm gonna film it either way. I'm gonna put it up either way. It just might not get the views that the other stuff gets. So I'm gonna lightly go over this whole bumper again. I'll go over here so y'all can see me. And y'all ain't gonna see me over here either. Sorry, I keep turning this thing. So that's the plan this year, is to do some more outdoorsy stuff. Of course, we're gonna take the RC cars places. We need to get those things out one day when you're here, Jason. Well, we did that one day, but you wasn't really into it. So I get it. Not everybody's into everything like that. Not a bad thing. It's not your thing. You'd be more than happy to run one of ours if you wanted to. If you want to do that. Well, Jakin, I'll be honest, you'll probably be with us on some of the outdoor stuff. I'd like to maybe get my fishing license again and do some fishing this year. Just go out there and put it on live and sit there and fish. I think that would be pretty cool. Thank you, Andrew. Did you watch that? I suck at fishing, but I know y'all enjoy it. I want to get, so what I'd probably do is set my phone up on live, and then y'all would see me on live making a video for YouTube. And y'all would get to see that what we do is legit who we are, which you already know that. Jakin already knows that. Hey, Michelle. Are you home now? I'm going to have to go in after I get this bumper done. Try to figure out how we're going to cook these hamburgers because I don't know if I got enough propane. You are? Well, your husband's been supporting my channel as well. And the other guys on here is a good person as well. So we got a good group on here today. Yes, I did. He promised he wouldn't make a mess though. He told me if I said it was okay that he'd make sure he didn't make a mess. Did he make a mess? If he did, he's in trouble. If he didn't, I think you should let him slide. Because if you think about it this way, Michelle, so what it is like if he was cleaning them, right, that actually helps you because he's cleaning them so he can have protection to protect you from any kind of burglars or anything like that or any wild animals, because I know where y'all live, close anyway. So he's cleaning these guns to protect you. So you should appreciate the fact that he's trying to protect you. So as long as he didn't make a mess, I think you should let him slide on it. Right? I clean mine on the kitchen table. Sometimes I clean them different places, but I clean them on the table sometimes. Sorry, I know I'm not really in your view right now. I'm just trying to say, oh, that's kind of, see? I'm just trying to think logically. And it's cold outside. Like, you want him to go outside and clean those things in the cold. And if he's cleaning them in the cold, he might be shivering. If he's shivering, he might not get the guns clean completely. So it just makes sense, you know? Like, you know, if it was 60, 70 degrees outside, he would probably want to clean them outside on the porch or in a building or something like that. But with it being so cold, you know, gotta stay warm. All right, I'm turning y'all a little bit more. Now, anybody watching this that's got a wife and the wife's complaining about cleaning the guns on the kitchen table, just tell them, like, hey, I get it, you're upset. I did my best not to make a mess. I did what I could, I did everything I could. But, you know, essentially, I'm cleaning this gun so I can protect us from any harm that may come. So, in order to have these guns work in order and working good like they're supposed to, I need it's cold outside. And if it's cold outside and I'm shivering and I'm trying to rush, I might end up put a spring in the wrong place. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got 4 people on here now. Moving on up. So, just remember that, ladies. Or husbands, if your wife's cleaning the gun on the table, don't get mad at her. Help her. unless you made her mad and she's cleaning the gun. If you made her mad and she's cleaning one, don't help her. Don't eat her food either. Go out to eat. You make your wife mad and she's like, oh, I made this especially for you tonight. Nah, nope, you better go get something to eat. Your ass gonna taste what poison tastes like. You made her mad. Oh, and Andrew, she just went to the grocery store. Don't make her mad. Just remember what I said, love. That's why I stay in the garage a lot. I don't want to make Ashley mad. Anyway. I'll be real honest with you. If I didn't have this torpedo heater up here, I probably wouldn't be out here today. I might for like 15, 20 minutes at a time. Not for hours. Been out here for a while. Okay, stuff's falling on the roof. Right. She might be watching, Andrew. I don't know. Probably not. She's probably down there doing something else. I got a good wife, man. She don't get upset about a lot. As far as us, we build model cars on tables and work on RC cars in there in the kitchen. Which that's going to change soon. That's something else we got coming up on the YouTube as well. For the people that's on here, people that watch us, whatever. We got some home renovations coming up on the channel, because my house has an attic in it, and I say attic, it's big, it's tall enough and wide enough you can make some rooms up there. You just have to walk through a room to get to a room. You just have to make the rooms all in one row. But it's tall enough, like I can walk, no problem. I can put my arms out, no problem. So what we're gonna do is the first section we're gonna do is we're going to, let me move this a little bit this way so I can see if y'all comment. So one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a place up there to do the model cars and RC stuff. It's something that when I bought that house, I didn't have the attic finished. I could have had the attic finished, put dormers in it, and I could have put a stairway in, but I didn't, because the stairway would have took away from the house as far as room down at the bottom where we stay most of the time. And at the time, Chris was little. He was only, let's see, I bought my house in 2012. So that was, Chris was probably 3 when we built the house. Yeah, we was. So we had windows in the attic when we was throwing stuff out. Old stuff that's been up there for a while. But anyway, Chris was like 3 when we built the house, and you know, we just budget-wise and what we were planning on doing, I didn't have a staircase put in. Hindsight's always 20/20. Kind of wish I would have, because now we got to build it. And yeah. Anyway, if my neighbor's a good builder, so if I really need some help, I can call him and be like, hey, come do this. I'll pay you. We're gonna build it in there and make it part of the house, and make a stairway, doorway, all that go up, and we'll have a room that's anywhere from 14 to 20 feet. Not really sure what we're gonna do. Well, actually it'll be 16 to 20 feet because it's 4-foot sheet, whatever. Anyway, so it's either gonna be 16 or 20. Not sure how far we're gonna go. When we start building it, we'll know more. But we're gonna build a room up there to do the RC car stuff, to store the RC car stuff, and to do model car stuff. And then we'll be able to heat it and all that too. So that's the plan, is to do that this year. So y'all can stick around and see that on the YouTube. I know a lot of people's YouTube is just one certain thing, and it's just not our lives. Like, we have so much going on that, and we just want to share it, because ultimately for me, hopefully YouTube will be around for as long as Chris lives and his kids, and he'll be able to go back on these videos, and it'd be just like looking at pictures for him. You know, he'll be able to look at these videos and hold on. He'll be able to look at the videos and be like, hey, look, this is what we got to do whenever I was growing up, and this and that, and I just want to do it for that. Like, everything's so digital now. So hopefully we can do that. But that's one of the big reasons I enjoy doing YouTube, is because, yeah, I don't make no money on it. I don't make anything on it yet. But if I wanna revisit, even right now, like I went back and I watched our Zootastic video from when we went to Zootastic this year. And just me and Dad, I think me, Dad, Chris, and my Uncle Bud sit up here and watch it on the TV. And, you know, we were able to just see that experience of us going to Zootastic. And it was just really cool. Like, it was really fun. So I like having it on YouTube for that. So, yeah, I mean, you want to make money on it, don't get me wrong. Hopefully, eventually, we will be. I feel like we will. I feel like this is going to be a good year for us. We got a lot of plans inside and outside the race car world to do this year. And if we get to do them, it'll be a good year for everybody if they watch the YouTube. And if they don't watch the YouTube, they should be. But that's some of the plans we got this year, is doing some stuff to the house, renovating it. I want to do more of this stuff, the side work, and video it as far as some painting body and mechanic work. I like doing stuff like that because that kind of gets my dad involved too. Like, he don't necessarily come up here, or he don't necessarily really work on stuff a whole lot, but he'll help me. Like, he's up here hanging out, talking. I really enjoy that. And he'll help me get tools, or if I run into an issue, he'll help me figure it out. Or it's just, I really enjoy that. So for the people that don't like my how-to videos and doing stuff like this right here, I'll say this right here just so everybody can see we're sanding. But for people who don't like it, I mean, I'm not being mean, but I mean, it's part of my life. It's part of this YouTube. It's part of what we do. You know, you don't have to watch those videos. You can just watch the racing stuff. Or if you don't really care for the racing stuff, like I was watching, I know y'all do, Andrew and Michelle, I know y'all watch him, Courtney, Paper Hustle. He actually subbed to my channel and watches some of the stuff that we do and has commented on a few videos, and I feel honored because that's somebody I like to watch. He is, just some of the stuff he does may not be the way I do it all the time, but some of the stuff he does, I learn from. And then I'll take what he does and take what I know and how I feel and incorporate both of them. And that's why I watch a lot of them. Even like his video today of him putting that motor together. Well, we're getting ready to start working on that one over there for a spare motor to have. Whether it would go in the white car or it go in the black car, whichever one. We're going to start working on a spare motor. And watching that is pretty cool, man, because I mean, I've heard of plastic gauge. I've seen Sammy videos before too of plastic gauge, but just watching what people do, man. Like I like videos like that because I try to learn from them. So I like the videos along with watching racing videos. Even when we go to an event and I film, a lot of times I'll go back and I'll watch Corey's videos, or I'll watch Robert's videos, and I'll watch Sammy's videos. And because the cool thing is, I was talking to Sammy one time. Sammy's a really good guy, y'all. I got a lot of respect for him. He's always been good to me. I have a lot of respect for him. But you know, Sammy's the one that helped me get started doing my YouTube. He's the one that had, when I had questions, he was there, man. Like, I would message him and he would send me screen recordings of what to do to make it work. So I have a lot of respect for Sammy. If it wasn't for Sammy, there's stuff that I wouldn't know how to do on YouTube still. Well, I say still, I don't know. I might have figured it out. But if it wouldn't have been for Sammy, I would be further behind than I am now. So, yeah, man. I mean, here's the thing. If even what you do, Andrew, I'm sure you are amazing at what you do. I've seen some of your work that you posted, and you're amazing. But you might be watching one of us dumb hillbillies out here and see us do something and be like, hey man, that's a good idea. Little dumb stuff, man. I've caught on to dumb stuff like that. So, and I don't take shame for it. I try to give it, like, if I see it on somebody's platform and it's like, when I'm doing the video, I'll be like, hey, I saw this on such and such platform. It worked really well, so let's try it. And if, you know, whether it works for me or it don't, I'll try it, man. It's all about learning. It's all about respect. And I'm not saying that crap about Sammy because y'all are on here. I know y'all talk to him. If y'all still talk to him, I've seen y'all on some of his videos and stuff. But I have a lot of respect for Sammy and his wife and his kids. And they've always been good to us. They've always been good to Chris. I mean, there's a lot of times I'll tell Chris not to go bother him. I don't want him to bother Sammy. You know, a lot of times he's racing or filming, and they always, you know, usually, unless they're just crazy busy, like, they always stay at the starting line most of the time. But a lot of times they'll come down there and say hey to us, or we'll try to make time to go up there and say hey to them. And I do, man. I got a lot of respect for the Paysar family. I got a lot of respect for them. So, who knows? Maybe they'll watch this and they'll hear that. But it is what it is. Like, usually if Sammy's going to an event, I try to go. That'll be one event that I go to over something else. There's a couple stacked on top of each other this year that I've seen. Actually, Ashley told me about one of those, and I already know which one I'm going to, regardless of who goes where. You know, but it's just one of those things. Unfortunately, you'll have that. You're going to have events that you got to choose sometime. Yeah, I think that's pretty close. Being ready to paint, so I just need to take the bumper off, move his salt, and blow them off. Yeah, they are, man. They really are. I always enjoy talking to him. Caden's funny. I don't see Damien a whole lot, but I've talked to him a couple times. He'll come around the track a whole lot, but I noticed he was with Sammy and him when they went to BTR the other day, and when he was putting his motor together. That was pretty neat. Sammy had Damien filming, man. That worked out good because he could use both hands. I mean, that's cool if you got somebody that can film. Worked out really well. That's not hate. That's like legit. Like that's cool. Like, I'm sure I could have. Chris offered to help me film, but I just don't want to take away from him. You know, like, I want him to do his thing too. So I don't want to bother him to film. And I'm also the kind of person, like, I don't like asking for nothing from nobody. So, like, a lot of times I'll struggle before I'll ask somebody for anything. That's just me. Sometimes I'll ask for advice, but a lot of times I won't, because anymore you ask somebody for advice and they just want to degrade you and put you down and be like, oh, you're so dumb, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, I just got to the point that I got tired of asking for advice. It's actually how the black car got built the way it did, because I would ask people for help, or I would say, hey, will you do this? Not, will you do this for free? Will you do this? The white car is one of them. I actually reached out to somebody about putting the white car back together, and I had the money to pay them. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. What it was, fix the back, put a hatch on it, and put it in primer. Hey man, they told me they couldn't help me with that. I'm not gonna say who it was. It's whatever. If they can't help me with that, they can't. I've seen them do a lot of stuff that looked way worse than my car did. You know, I guess since I didn't want to have them paint it, they didn't want to do it. I don't know. That's on them. So that's when I took it upon myself. We went and bought a parts car, and we cut the back of it off and done it ourselves. Does it need a lot of work still? Yeah, it does. But guess what? Y'all gonna see a lot of progress on that thing in the next 2 months, because it's got to get ready for April. So Same thing with the black car, man. I had so don't get me wrong, I'm glad I done it because the fender exit. A lot of people know that car. They're just like, you know, the Mark III with the fender exit. It's actually kind of funny. I've had people tell me that before. Like, yeah, I know what car that is. You're the one that's got the Mark III with the fender exit. Like, it's funny. People know it because it's got a fender exit on a Mark III. But the reason it has a fender exit isn't because I necessarily wanted a fender exit when I done it. So what happened with that was, and I'm not going to name any places, but I went to a guy that I know was actually picking up something else at the time. And I went to a guy that I knew when I was there. I've known him for years. I'm not going to bash him. He does amazing work. But I asked him, I said, hey man, I got a down pipe, goes up underneath the car, right? I said, all I want is I want straight pipe from the down pipe to the back of the car. And the exact words that was spoke to me, all right, we'll see you, Jakin. But the words that he told me, I said, look, I said, I don't want nothing fancy. I need a just straight pipe run from the down pipe to the back of the car. I was willing to pay him whatever he wanted. Didn't ask for a discount or nothing. And for sure. And Andrew, honestly, on that subject, I have talked to a lot of people that do stuff so many different ways. Like, I take advice from everybody. But on the exhaust thing, like, I asked the guys, like, hey, all I want, this is what I want. I've got a down pipe. I'll bring you the car. All I want is exhaust straight pipe from the down pipe to the back of the car. His words to me was, custom fab work is expensive. No, hey, I want to take a look at it. No, yeah, man, we can do that. It'll be this much. Like, if you don't want to do the job, overprice it. If you overprice it and I decide to get you to do it, hey, man, that's awesome for you. If you overprice it and I don't do it, you didn't want to do it anyway. So, but his exact word to me was, custom fab work is expensive. I said, bet. I didn't say that to him. I just said, okay, I got you. We picked up the car that we was there to get and we left. I have spoken to him since. I don't have a problem with him. I'll talk to him. I have no problem with the guy. And I would recommend his shop to a point. I will tell people he does amazing work. He does really good jobs. But I will tell him he takes a long time because he does. He did on the guy's truck that he done. I'm not going to say what it was, what he done or anything because people will know. But took a long time. And took 2 years to do it, actually, on something very simple. Granted, there's a lot going on, but I don't know, just a lot. I had no problem with the guy. He's amazing at what he does. But that's why the car's got a fender exit, because when he told me that, I was like, you know what? In a nicer set of words that I said to myself, I said, forget it. I'll do it myself. I'll just put a fender exit on it. That's what I did, and it was not pretty at all. And now it's got a 4-inch on it that Anthony Calicut welded up, which, shout out to him. He's got his own LLC, Strong Force Racing. He's got his own LLC now and starting to do builds and stuff. He does different stuff. He'll do turbo kits and he does Holley EFI stuff and stuff like that. So shout out to him. You know what's crazy? He's talking about that shop. So the exhaust thing, right? So granted, at that time, this guy was grown, and he actually had some pretty decent clientele. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, he's good at what he does, man. He really is. But you know, I took a set of valve covers to Nigel, that's been doing this for, how long have I known Nigel? 20 plus years, probably. I've probably known him since like 01, 02, 03, somewhere in there. And I messaged Nigel one day about welding bungs on to an exhaust on the valve covers. Hey man, no problem, bring them. Told me a price, and that's big time shop. Like, he could have easily said no, I wasn't going to do that. I mean, dude, he's got way more fish to fry than stupid old valve covers for a slow 7M car, you know. But respect to Nigel for that. And Brutal Speed and Tuning, man. Respect to him for that. I have a ton of respect for that guy too. Nothing but respect for Nigel, man. And I tell people about his shop a lot. On these platforms and in person somewhere. Like, much respect to Nigel. And if I see Nigel out somewhere, no joke, that man's so humble. Like, he don't care who you are. If he knows you, he will talk to you. I've seen him out multiple times, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not even gonna bother him because Nigel's busy, you know, like I'm not gonna bother him. And he'll actually come and talk to me, so just a ton of respect for him. And I knew him before I knew Sammy, so didn't even know him and Sammy were buddies whenever I met Sammy, actually. Hadn't got that far into Sammy's YouTube journey yet. Like, I'd watch his videos, but he hadn't really showed much of Nigel, I think, and I didn't really know they were buddies when I met Sammy. I actually met Sammy through Tyler Willem. Sorry, I'm boring y'all with stories. I'm just on here talking. I'm doing something. I'm just piddling out. So, this thing's ready to paint again, y'all. That'll be on my video. Let me get y'all off a stand. I ain't moving nothing here. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna sit by the fire. Everybody does have their own style. Everybody's got their own style. Everybody's got their own opinions. Everybody's got their own things they do, don't do, and things like that. So I don't do things like a lot of people. I mean, hell, we're in a garage. Like, I'll raise that door and put some filters down there at the bottom, and I'll put a fan over here at this door, and then blow it out that way. I got a fan up there too, so I'll blow it out that door and that fan with that fan and a box fan that I got. I'll blow it out that door and out that and have a thing back there. And that's how we paint cars. If we don't paint them outside. Sometimes we paint them outside. But it usually turns out okay. Better than how I used to paint them. Just constantly learning, constantly watching. So, hey y'all, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thanks for listening to all my BS. Thanks for giving me views. Thanks for everything y'all do. Y'all are awesome. And it's going to be a good year, y'all. I have a feeling it's going to be a good year unless something stupid happens. Falling hard times or something, you never know. But for the plans that we got, the things that we want to do, and car-wise, what I know that we've got to do still, it's going to be a good year, y'all. I really feel it. So stick with us. Enjoy the journey. Hit that subscribe button. I know you have. I know everybody that's on here has, but if you're watching this and you know, you haven't, if you're watching this after the live and you haven't, go over and hit that subscribe button and check out the website too at 89boostedSupra.org. And yeah, so check it out. We got some shirts on there. That's something else. My neighbor that we done the Focus for, the bumper and stuff on the Focus. Actually, we've got this laying over there, but you can't see it. We got another piece for it. He's actually having some shirts made for Focus. So I'll probably put that on my YouTube too. And we might talk to that guy about having some shirts made other than, oh, I don't have it on. Crap. Which, I mean, we've got this one too. But other than what we have, and the hats and beanies will probably still be the same, but we might try to get somebody to make us a couple shirts. But appreciate it. See ya.